You are cordially invited to the wedding of Sir Reedsalot and Princess Sew All the Things, and then you will die. Please RSVP at your earliest convenience. Hi, I'm Allie, the literary sewist. Here in my crafting castle, I create projects inspired by the books I review. So slip on your best formal wear, wrap your gift, and let me tell you why you should read The Guest List by Lucy Foley. And before I forget, be sure to sign the guest book, aka subscribe to my channel for more bookish sewing goodness. Our story takes place during the most upscale, elegant, pseudo-celebrity wedding of the year. Our bride is an ambitious magazine publisher, and our groom is a charming, young, up-and-coming reality TV star. Our story begins when Jules and Will, our bride and groom, arrive on an island just off the coast of Ireland. It is super exclusive, incredibly private, just the perfect place for this up-and-coming celebrity couple to celebrate their nuptials. Soon after the bride and groom arrive, the rest of the wedding party begins to arrive. We immediately start to realize there are tensions between different people, all for different reasons. The story jumps back and forth in time between the 2 days leading up to the wedding and then the wedding night when the body is discovered on the island. The story leading up to gives us little tidbits of why somebody might want to murder somebody and reasons that all of them probably should be murdered themselves. There are a few things that I like about this book. First, that we get to follow different perspectives. It's not just the bride telling the story. There's several different people. So we have the bride, the wedding planner, the plus one, the best man, and the body, even though we don't know who that is. Now, weddings should be romantic and beautiful and wonderful, start of a new life, la la la. And it is. Don't get me wrong. The wedding part was absolutely beautiful. But it's spooky. We have an old house, a graveyard, an ocean. There's also an impending storm that's coming on the wedding night that they're kind of on the lookout for, and the power keeps going out. It just really amps up the eeriness of the story. So yeah, it's super eerie, and I really dug that. I really connected with the wedding planner, not just because I've spent most of my adult life as a professional wedding planner, but because of her need and desire to make everything happen, for things to be perfect and beautiful and wonderful for everybody and to take care of everybody else. That is something that I, on a personal level, really connect to. So hearing that perspective from her really just got into my headspace. It was great. So one thing that I'm not sure that I really didn't like about the book, I just wish we had a little bit more. I wanted just a tiny bit more detail from each of the characters leading up to the wedding night. It was well paced, it flowed really nicely. I just wanted just a tiny bit more, but it was still really solid. It's not a real complaint or a dislike about it. Just kind of a wish. So tell me, what's your dream wedding? Have you already been married and had your dream wedding? Would you want to get married again? What are the details? Let's just talk weddings for a little bit. Been doing it for a good part of my life. I'd like to discuss it with you. So like I said, I was a wedding planner for most of my adult life, and I really connect to stories that are about weddings, especially when I get to see the details of what's going on. So that was my inspiration for this project. Most of my projects are sewing projects. On occasion, I will be incorporating some non-sewing projects, and today will be the first one of those. I am going to be making a bridal bouquet with fabric flowers. So it's going to be a little bit different. I should note that the pattern that I'm using does come with sewing instructions. It's hand sewing. I'm having a little trouble with hand sewing these days, so I decided to go ahead and use the other gluing it together method. So let me get a little crafty and show you what I can do. Open Crafting Castle for business.
In my experience, those who have the greatest respect for the rules also take the most enjoyment in breaking them.
Cam Brand and other stores offer kits to make your own fabric-covered buttons like what I'm using. I chose to use hot glue, but if you're more comfortable, you can also use a strong glue like E6000 or other fabric glues. Each flower I'm making has 5 petals. You can do more than that if you'd like. Trimming the tips helps to give you room to make a circle with the petals. I like a big glob of glue in the middle, but be careful that it doesn't get stuck to your work surface. The button you use will end up covering the glue mess in the middle. The process is the same for each flower, but I won't subject you to watching hours of me gluing them together. Power down, Crafting Castle.
But it's all about the moment, a wedding. All about the day. It's not really about the marriage at all, in spite of what everyone says.
Let me give you 3 reasons why you should read Lucy Foley's The Guest List. Weddings. Who doesn't love weddings? Okay, maybe they're not for everybody, but they're always good. There's always some good gossip that happens, right? The twists in the story are so intricately woven and subtle in so many great ways, you won't see them coming. Jules and Will. They're the couple that you love to hate. My overall rating for this book is 4 stars. I gave it 4 stars instead of 5 because I don't find it to be rereadable. I really enjoyed the story. It was a really fun, great time. I highly recommend it. So go out, check out this book, enjoy it, and then we can discuss. Thank you so much for being a guest at this wedding. We would love it if you'd sign the guest book on the way out. Please subscribe to our channel, ring the bell to be notified every single time there's a new video, and if you like what we had to say about the guest list, please like this video. Ta-ta for now!